With great excitement, I got up on day 20 and started smelting all of my ores. I need to smelt this iron because, as you know, our tools are about to break, so I needed to get going on the ores. However, it was not just the iron I needed to smelt. As soon as my furnaces were empty, I started loading them with my gold, because in order to cure Gerald, our zombie villager, we need golden apples. And so in order to do that, I obviously had to smelt gold. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you like you're 5 years old. Most of you probably aren't 5 years old and have a good grasp on what Minecraft does when Minecraft has to do. Yes? Yes, I'd like to think my audience is sophisticated enough to know that golden apples are made from gold. After successfully crafting a golden apple, I decided I'd do some more work on the farm, what is called husbandry, I guess. Technically, by Minecraft standards, it's called husbandry, so that's what I'm going to be calling it. So, after making the golden apples, I engaged in the act of husbandry and replanting my crops after harvesting my wheat. I'm going to need wheat to breed the cows. And speaking of cows, I had to milk one so I could remove any negative effects that the witch might put on me, like poison and slowness and weakness, because no witch throws weakness on the first go. Usually, a witch will throw either poison or slowness. Usually, in my experience, it's slowness, then poison, then damage. However, sometimes instead of poison, it'll be weakness. But here's the cow breeding that I mentioned. I got 2 new baby cows, or calves, as they're called. Not many people know that, I don't think. Actually, probably a lot of people know that. I don't know why I'm assuming the general population doesn't know the correct word for baby cow. Although, if we're talking Peter Griffin levels of education, he thinks the plural of goose is sheep. So, that's funny. Sheep is both singular and plural, which is kind of funny. You talk about a flock of sheep, you got more than one. You talk about a sheep, you just got one. And for that matter, if you think about it, you can have a flock of sheep and a flock of birds. I don't get it. Is there technically a flying creature? Oh, right, a flock of Pegasus. Or flock of Pegasi? Pegasus. It's Pegasus. Pegasus is both singular and plural too. And it's a flock of them. Or maybe it's a flurd. I'm not sure. They're part horse, part bird. It could be a flurd. Anyway, a flurd of Pegasus. Anyway, as you can see, I am down in the caves hunting for witches. And hopefully I can find one to cure Gerald, because I want a villager. It would be clutch to have a villager this early in the run. However, I am not finding witches down here. And I think my problem was I was lighting everything up. So, that's kind of on me, and it's like it's reducing the amount of spawns, but also I gotta remove the majority of zombie and skeleton spawns, because I think witches can actually spawn in lower light levels, or higher light levels than most other mobs. As far as I remember, witches can be spawned in raids and in swamps, and I think in swamps they can actually spawn at a pretty decent light level, so I'm not sure. I just know that I'm looking for a witch, trying to reduce the number of other mob spawns, so we can avoid getting the mob cap filled up by said mobs. Zombies, skeletons, spiders, you know the deal. Especially the creepers. No creepers. However, before we find a witch, we gotta remove these bottom planks. Because if the splash potion can't go through a block, or maybe it can go through the corners, I don't know. I just couldn't take the chance of Gerald not being hit by the splash potion of weakness. Now, I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure Gerald is healed by poison? Either that or you throw regen on him and... No, I think regen damages him. I'm not sure. I know healing will kill a zombie, and harming will heal a zombie. So if we're hit by harming potions and Gerald's hit by the same potion, then he'll be fine. He'll be all healed up and ready to go if he takes any damage. However, I was shot by skeletons Well, a skeleton, not skeletons. But I was shot, so I made myself some new tools to go back. But sadly, I had to go back in the morning because it's getting late and I need to end day 20. So as soon as I craft myself these tools, I go to bed, thus ending the day.